BENZ Stadium. It's one of the premier stadiums in the world, and it's home to the Atlanta Falcons of the National Football League and Atlanta United of Major League Soccer. So one of our most defining features is the roof. So we call it the Oculus. It's made up of 8 panels that are covered in an ETSF plastic. Light comes through there naturally, and it takes just under 9 minutes for the roof to open and close on its own. So it's very easy to turn from an indoor stadium to an outdoor stadium and back just like that, depending on the weather.
It's another level, bro.
One fun fact about the Halo board, so it's the largest scoreboard in the world. So if you laid it out completely flat, it'd be wider than 3 football fields laid back to back to back, and it'd be taller than the tallest building in Atlanta.
Do you ever miss football?
No, I just don't miss it at all. I miss like the brotherhood, the team, like the locker room stuff, but not the sport.
This is the Falcons locker room. So this is where everyone gets ready before game day. We actually had an open practice here yesterday, so the crew was just in here not but 24 hours ago. So.
It's my old roommate.
Actually, Jalen?
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go to school?
We went to Cal. I knew he was gonna go to the league for sure, but I never thought I'd fight, so, yeah.
I am getting a tour of a gigantic football stadium, and I'm checking out the world's biggest freestanding bird sculpture, which is actually really, really neat. I definitely feel nerves leading up to fight week. I think if anybody that says they don't is lying. I mean, there are some psychos out there, but yeah, we all feel it. And it's not nerves necessarily to do what you're doing. I'm used to fighting and I'm not afraid to fight. It's nerves of the whole situation.
Legend.
A little swag bag for you. There you are. Of course. Yeah. There you are, sir. For appreciation.
LEIBROCK, obviously a really tough opponent. When you watched her last fight and saw her get that knockout, was it kind of in your mind that that was a fight that could happen next or could happen soon?
Sim, com certeza. Saberia porque eu sinto que a organização gosta de me testar. Eu não escolho oponente. Então eu já imaginava que ela seria a minha próxima oponente, já me preparei psicologicamente para isso e fisicamente também.
Do you feel like this is a great time for the women's featherweight division as a whole? Obviously this year there's more talent, being developed in PFL.
Com certeza, com certeza. Eu acho que está crescendo muito, né? Tem que continuar crescendo. Tem muitas meninas grandes. Não tem só menina de 61 e 57, enfim, as categorias abaixo. Mas tem muita menina grande que precisa de oportunidade, né, que tem potencial para lutar e então esse meio crescendo cada vez mais, a gente fica cada vez mais forte.
Have you thought about or what would it mean to be the first ever 2-weight class PFL champion?
Não, ainda não pensei, também não quero pensar, eu estou colocando assim uma coisa de cada vez primeiro, mas esse é o objetivo, é isso que eu quero. Né? Eu estou aqui com o mesmo intuito de que eu estava no passado de vencer e me tornar campeã.
Thank you, Larissa.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Muito bom, Larissa.
2 months ago, that was the greatest debut in PFL history. Did you get to sit in it for a little bit? Did you breathe that moment of like, yeah, that's a game changer?
Yeah, these guys were actually getting mad at me. They're like, you need to like take this. But for me, I already knew the job wasn't done. I knew deep down like Larissa was next. I don't know how I did, but I just knew that Larissa was going to be next, that my next fight was going to be tough, and you just don't want to ride too many highs too high or too many lows too low, and I think it just keeps you mentally ready for what's next.
What do you feel like you present that may be a threat to Pacheco?
The unknown. Obviously, the last fight didn't last very long, so I don't think I truly even have shown exactly what I'm capable of in the cage at this level. I prepare for 3 rounds. I have a really good gas tank. I'm agile. I'm moving. Like, being a kind of movement fighter is my thing, and being able to last long is my thing. I'm honored to be in the cage with her. I have nothing but respect for her, but at the same time, I know we both bring it, and I know that I bring fireworks, and I think it's just going to be a really incredible fight, not just for me, PFL, but for the featherweight division altogether. Thank you guys. Have a good one.
And this helps me take my mind off the fight for a little bit.
There's nothing scarier than a man just crocheting in public.
I was 330 pounds. I couldn't find clothes my size, so I started a clothing line and we wanted to do something new. It's called Monkey Business Decor. And then I started fighting shortly after that, and my fight name was The Pirate. I was like, well, ain't nobody gonna remember that stupid shit. Then they're gonna go ahead and give me those stupid names, you know, from Pirate. So I looked at my homie Bill. I was like, bro, I'm gonna just go by the Crochet Boss. And he stopped. He goes, bro, that's it.
That's all right. My coach tried to name me the Katy Perry of MMA at first.
Whoa.
I said, hell no. I said, Coach, I believe in you and I love you very much.
But that ain't it.
Sticking with that. And then at the fights last time in the back, one of the guys, the production guys, was like, hey, did you know that you look like Katy Perry? I was like, I was like, get out the room. Get out. And coach was like, see?
I told you.
If you were to beat the defending champion on Friday, would you consider yourself the champion?
Win. It's not an if, it's a win. And no, I don't consider myself the champion. He was a champion last year. He submitted in history as a champion last year. I'm going to earn my keep this year for 2023. That being said, we're only halfway there to the goal. I still got 2 fights left. It's all love. It's all love. I ain't got no animosity. We fighting for our family. I don't think it's because he's better. I think Goldsoft is better than him. I really do. I think he's a dog. And he has the cardio to outlast. Well, we're going to see where my dog's at, you know? I'm excited. Woo! Last one?
Last one.
Last one's the best one. Can I have that one? No, not right now.
Yeah.
But can you? Is there any way you can make sure I get that one right there?
Yeah.
It's the only one that says main event Mo. That come off the tongue right, don't it? I know it do. Where's the top to this? It fell.
Welcome, PFL fight fans, once again to beautiful Atlanta, Georgia, our home for 3 straight weeks. This is the second of those weeks, and we are at Overtime Elite Arena, host to plenty of important regular season action as the march to the playoffs continues. Tomorrow night it's for the heavyweights and the women's featherweights. Welcome to the weigh-in.
So this week we've got women's featherweights and we've got men's heavyweights. The best thing about this is all of the brackets are wide open. Every one of these fighters is stepping into the Spark Cage tomorrow knowing full well they've got a spot in the playoffs if they win their fight. And of course, first round finishes are going to be huge. And heavyweights and fighters like LEIBROCK on the card, we're going to get some first round finishes, there's no doubt.
Fighting first, out of the blue corner from Detroit, Michigan, Travel. Official weight 154 and 1/2 pounds. And in the red corner, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Biagio Ali Walsh. Official weight 155 and 1/2 pounds.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Fighting out of the blue corner from Hayward, California, LEIBROCK.
I'm not overlooking Larissa at all. She is at the top of the game. She's the best in the world.
Official weight 145 and 3/4 pounds.
I'm expecting a 3-round war. I'm expecting us both to have a beautiful performance, not just for ourselves, but for the featherweights as a whole.
And in the red corner, fighting up from Marituba, Brazil, Larissa Pacheco.
Bom, eu acho que ela é uma boa strike, eu acho que é a base dela, né? Então eu vi algumas lutas dela, vi que ela gosta de aplicar mais a parte em cima.
Official weight 145 and 1/2 pounds.
Então eu acho que de fato a gente vai fazer uma guerra lá em cima, eu vou sentir a luta, vou ver o que ela quer de verdade e a gente vai pra briga. Vamos lá.
Good luck, ladies.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Broadal Bend, New York, Maurice Greene. Official weight 255.5 pounds.
I'm fighting last year's champ. It's the halfway mark of this season. I'm trying to get to Madison Square Garden, and that's where I'm gonna get.
And in the red corner, fighting out of Zagreb, Croatia, Ante Dilia. Official weight 251 pounds.
That's it right there. Step up, face off.
He's ready, and I'm ready. It's gonna be a fight.
Face forward.